One right here.
Motherfucker, I'm glad you here. You a stupid son. I can't believe the dumb shit that you done pulled off in this fucking house. This is my fucking reputation you put on the line. Next time you come out with this dumb shit, I'm gonna fuck you up. You understand me?
Damn. That was so deep.
Look me in my eyes and try to feel my pain. Do you know how it feels to be left out in the rain? Each and every day there's someone judging me. Worry about my life and how I live in these streets. Every day I wake up, got 100 different haters trying to get this paper stacked stiff like elevators. But no one really wants to hear my story. That's why I'm all alone, there's no one here for me. My eyes try to feel my pain. Do you know how it feels to be left out in the rain? Each and every day there's someone judging me. Worry about my life and how I live in these streets. Look me in my eyes and try to feel my pain. Do you know how it feels to be left out in the rain? Each and every day there's someone judging me. Worry about my life and how I live in these streets. I got no place to go. I'm living on the home, and no one really knows what the hell is going on. How I feel inside, feelings I try to hide. My daddy don't know, my mama don't care. It don't matter if I'm here, it don't matter if I'm there. So what I'm supposed to do in this cold, cruel world? In my eyes, try to feel my pain. Do you know how it feels to be left out in the rain? Each and every day there's someone judging me. Worry about my life and how I live in these streets. Look me in my eyes and try to feel my pain. Do you know how it feels to be left out in the rain? Each and every day there's someone judging me. Worry about my life and how I live in these streets. Every day I wake up, got 100 different haters trying to get this paper stacked up like elevators. But no one really wants to hear my story. That's why I'm all alone, there's no one here for me. No one here for me. Oh, 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 oh. Haters, elevators.
Welcome to Queens and Queens Podcast. This your girl Shay with the Positivity Plan. I should no longer allow negative thoughts or feelings to drain me of my energy. Instead, I should focus on the good that is in my life. I will think it, feel it, and speak it. By doing so, I will send out vibes of positive energy into the world, and I should be grateful for all the wonderful things it would attract into my life. Thanks for tuning in. I hope y'all enjoy the podcast.
Great, just let it run. Hey yo, turn your beat up a little bit. Hey yo, this song is for anyone. Fuck it. Shut up and listen. Hey yo,
I sit back with this pack of zigzags and this bag of this weed. It gives me the shit needed to be the most meanest MC on this earth. And since birth, I've been cursed with this curse to just curse and just blur this berserk and bizarre shit that works. And it sounds and it helps and it sounds to relieve all this tension, dispense and these sentences getting the stress that's been eating me recently off of this chest that I rest again peacefully. But at least have the decency in you to leave me alone when you freaks see me out in the streets when I'm eating or feeding my daughter to not come and speak to me. I don't know you and no, I don't owe you a motherfucking thing. I'm not Mr. Instinct, I'm not what your friends think. I'm not Mr. Friendly, I can be lawsuit. I'll smile in the courtroom and buy you a wardrobe. I'm tired of arguing. I don't mean to be mean, but that's all I can be. It's just me, and I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am? In the paper, the news, every day I am. Radio won't even play my jam, 'cause I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am? In the paper, the news, every day I am. I don't know, it's just the way I am. Sometimes I just feel like my father. I hate to be bothered with all of this nonsense. It's constant and oh, it's just lyrical content. The song you're conscious of gotten such rotten responses, and all of this controversy circles me, and it seems like the media immediately points a finger at me. So I point one back at him, but not the index or pinky or the ring or the thumb. It's the one you put up when you don't give a fuck, when you won't just put up with the bullshit they pull, 'cause they full of shit too. When a dude's getting bullied and shoots up your school, and they blame it on Maryland and the heroin, where were the parents at? And look where it's at, middle America. Now it's a tragedy, now it's so sad to see an upper class city having this happening. Then attack Eminem 'cause I rap this way, but I'm glad 'cause they feed me the fuel that I need for the fire to burn, and it's burning and I never return, and I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am? In the paper, the news, every day I am. Radio won't even play my jam, 'cause I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am? In the paper, the news, every day I am. I don't know, it's just the way I am. I'm so sick and tired of being admired that I wish that I would just die or get fired and drop from my label. Let's stop with the fables. I'm not gonna be able to top on my name is pigeonholed into some poppy sensation. The copy rotation at rock and roll stations, and I just do not got the patience to deal with these cocky Caucasians who think I'm some wigger who just tries to be black. 'Cause I talk with an accent and grab on my balls, so they always keep asking the same fucking questions. What school did I go to? What hood I grew up in? The why, the who, what, when, the where, and the how. Till I'm grabbing my hair and I'm tearing it out. You've been driving me crazy. I can't take it, I'm racing, I'm pacing, I stand and I sit, and I'm thankful for every fan that I get. But I can't take a shit in the bathroom without someone standing by it. No, I won't sign you on it.
Nurses.
Alright. Alrighty, y'all. Welcome to Queens and Queens Podcast. Before we get into the introduction and get into the topic, I'm going to start off with some mental health quotes.
Have patience with all things, but chiefly have patience with yourself.
People who talk about their mental health struggles are not attention seeking. They are support seeking.
Psychology says when you start taking care of yourself, you start feeling better. You start looking better, and you will start to attract better. It all starts with you.
When you notice your mental health declining, do one small thing that brings you peace. Take a shower, text a loved one, step outside. One little step is all you need to remind yourself that this is not permanent.
It is up to you today to start making healthy choices. Not choices that are just healthy for your body, but healthy for your mind.
Your mental health is more important than the money you make. Take care of yourself first. With that being said, we postponed this for today. So, my name is LaShawn, I go by Lee. No label trans male from Cleveland, Ohio. Today we're going to be talking about depression and LGBTQ mental health. But before we get started, I want to remind everybody to be respectful and non-judgmental to anybody that's on the podcast. Make sure y'all tell a friend, tap in with us, share, like, comment. Come at us and follow us on all platforms. Make sure y'all participating in our challenges. And that's all I got for y'all right now.
Alright, y'all, we're going to get it kicking off with depression. So, what is the definition of depression?
It is a group of conditions associated with the elevation or lowering of a person's mood, such as depression or bipolar disorder.
What are the most common types?
I got 5 types. It's clinical depression, which is a mental health disorder characterized by a persistently depressed mood or loss of interest in activities causing significant impairment in daily life. Then we have persistent depressive disorder, which is a mild but long-term form of depression. And you have bipolar disorder, which is associated with episodes of mood swings ranging from depressive lows to manic highs. We have depressive 2 disorder, which is a type of bipolar disorder characterized by depressive and hypomanic episodes. And then postpartum depression, which is depression that occurs after childbirth.
Did you know that?
Depression in the United States affects over 18 million adults, 1 in 10 in any given year. Is the leading cause of disability for ages 15 to 44. Is the primary reason why someone dies of suicide about every 12 minutes. Over 41,000 people in a year. And in comparison, homicide claims less than 16,000 lives each year, according to the 2013 CDC statistics. Yeah.
Give us some depression symptoms.
Although depression may occur only once during your life, people typically have multiple episodes. During these episodes, symptoms occur most of the day, nearly every day, and may include feelings of sadness, tearfulness, emptiness, or hopelessness, angry outbursts, irritability or frustration, even over small matters, loss of interest or pleasure in most or all normal activities such as sex, hobbies, or sports, sleep disturbances, including insomnia or sleeping too much, tiredness and lack of energy, so even small tasks take extra effort, reduced appetite and weight loss or increased cravings for food and weight gain, anxiety, agitation or restlessness, slow thinking, speaking, or body movements, feelings of worthlessness or guilt, fixating on past failures or self-blame, trouble thinking, concentrating, making decisions, and remembering things. And we have frequent or recurrent thoughts of death, suicidal thoughts, suicide attempts, or suicide. Unexplained physical problems such as back pain or headaches. Depression symptoms in children and teens. Common signs and symptoms of depression in children and teenagers. are similar to those of adults, but there can be some differences. In younger children, symptoms of depression may include sadness, irritability, clinging, worry, aches and pains, refusing to go to school, or being underweight. In teens, symptoms may include sadness, irritability, feeling negative and worthless, anger, poor performance or poor attendance at school, feeling misunderstood and extremely sensitive, using recreational drugs or alcohol, eating or sleeping too much, self-harm, loss of interest in normal activities, and avoidance of social interaction.
Alright, y'all, we're about to get ready and get into the causes of depression. So, what are some things that causes depression?
They really don't know what the exact cause of depression is. They think that several factors can contribute to its development, including brain chemistry and imbalance of neurotransmitters, including serotonin, contributes to the development of depression. And we have genetics. If you have a first-degree related biological parent or sibling with depression, you're about 3 times as likely to develop the condition as the general population. However, you can have depression without a family history of it. Stressful life events, difficult experiences such as the death of a loved one, trauma, divorce, isolation, and lack of support can trigger depression. Medical conditions, chronic pain, and chronic conditions like diabetes can lead to depression, and medication. Some medications can cause depression as a side effect. Substance use, including alcohol, can also cause depression or make it worse.
Alright, y'all, that's what we have on depression. We'll go ahead and do a couple quotes before we go on. Make sure y'all checking us out. We got we got challenges, we got like some little fun that we're going to be doing the raffle tickets. So make sure y'all telling a friend and tell a friend, tapping in, like, comment, share as much as possible. Give us some feedback, let us know how y'all feeling. We want to hear from the people. I already get into some of these depression quotes, so we're going to take a break.
It is not always the tears that measure the pain. Sometimes it's the smile we fake.
I'll never forget how the depression, loneliness felt good and bad at the same time. It still does. Henry Rollins.
Depression is your body saying, I don't want to be this character anymore. It's too much for me. You should think of the word depressed as deep rest. Your body needs to be depressed. It needs deep rest from the character that you've been trying to play. Jim Carrey.
I'm not using my depression as an excuse. Trust me, I give anything to function normally on a day-to-day basis. Alright, y'all, like I said, like, comment, share, tap in, send it to a friend. I'm going to take a quick intermission.
I'm Nicole C.
Working on the weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual. Niggas swear they passed us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist going nuts. Niggas caught me slipping once, okay, so what? Someone hit your block up, I tell you if it was us. Man, a house in Rosewood, this shit too plush. Say my day's a number, but I keep waking up. Know you see my text, baby, please say something. wine by the glass, your man a cheapskate, huh? Niggas gotta move on my release day, huh? Bitch, this is fame, not clout. I don't even know what that's about. Watch your mouth. Baby got an ego twice the size of the crib. I can never tell a shit, it is what it is. Said what I had to and did what I did. Never turn my back on FBG, God forbid. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist, doing front flips. Giving you my number, but don't hit me on no dumb shit. Working on a weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual. Niggas swear they passed us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist going nuts. Niggas caught me slipping once, okay, so what? Someone hit your block up, I tell you if it was us. Man, a house in Rosewood, this shit too plush.
It's cool, man. Got red bottoms on. Life is good. You know what I mean? Like, $100,000 for the cheapest ring on the nigga finger, little bitch. I done flew one out to Spain to be in my domain, the automata, bitch. Dropped $3 on the rain, cause it's been a truck, little bitch. I was in the trap, served cocaine, they ain't been the same since. Granted, she was standing right there while I catch a play on the brick. I made them little niggas go haywire, Taliban in this bitch. I done been down bad in them trenches, had to ride with that stick. Who gave you pills, who gave that dust, Pluto sent you on the lick. Too many convicts that roll me to play in this shit. Grab boy nonsense, get old summer spreading this bitch. They had the counter like lighting it up, nigga, anybody can get it. I'm on a PJ lighting it up, backwood full of sticky. I try to tote that Drake on London and it's extended. They gotta stretch a nigga out, we gon' die for this shit. Yeah, I ride for my niggas, I lie to my bitch. We some poor, high class niggas, made it, we rich. Yeah, I was at the band though, got a penthouse for a closet. It's like a shando, live on my neck, my wrist. I got pink toes that talk different languages. Got promethazine in my blood and Percocet. Man, I ain't gonna need front. This shit sitting in the middle of the hood. I've been serving fiends, get my racks. About to buy me some studio time, make me a song.
What?
Yeah.
For real?
I'm about to go big.
You can't spit. For
I
real?
got bars, fool.
Man, you need a hard video.
If I do the video, you got directed. You got the vision.
Don't gas me up.
You gonna be bigger than Lil X. You see how his videos be popping, nigga. $100,000 for the cheapest ring on the nigga finger, little bitch. I done flew one out to Spain to be in my domain, the automata, bitch. Dropped $3 on the rain, cause it's been a truck, little bitch. I was in the trap, served cocaine, they ain't been the same since. That's by the time I call it Serene. I go tremendo for new fettuccine. All fat though, claret the pinky. All fat though, water the Fiji. I'm in the loop with the woo, I'm in the loop with the woo. Which one you working? I put your face for the news. I put the puss on the shirt. After I murked it, make go shoot up the hearse. Cost me a quarter bird. Niggas birthday and you a maniac, a fucking alien. How you spurting? Got that kitty cat, I'm having fun with that. Going Birkin. $100,000 for the cheapest ring on the nigga finger, little bitch. I done flew one out to Spain to be in my domain, the automata, bitch. Dropped $3 on the rain, cause it's been a truck, little bitch. I was in the trap, served cocaine, they ain't been the same since. $100,000 for the cheapest ring on the nigga finger, little bitch. $100,000 for the cheapest ring on the nigga finger, little bitch. $100,000 for the cheapest ring on the nigga finger, little bitch. $100,000 for the cheapest ring on the nigga finger.
That was good. That was good. I'm good. I just need one more. Right. No, I need one more.
Yeah, bro.
No.
$100,000 for the cheapest ring on the nigga finger, little bitch. $100,000 for the cheapest ring on the nigga finger, little bitch. $100,000 for the cheapest ring on the nigga finger.
Alrighty. Excuse me. Another depression quote to end off the depression topic. It says the worst kind of pain is when you're smiling just to stop the tears from falling.
The worst kind to sad is not being able to explain why.
Depression isn't always dark rooms and crying endlessly. Sometimes it's getting up, going to work, and smiling and laughing all day, and then coming home to sit quietly, doing little to nothing until it's time to go to bed.
A big part of depression is feeling lonely, feeling really lonely, even if you're in a room full of a million people.
Yeah.
All right, y'all, we're going to get ready and get into the LGBTQIA mental health.
Alrighty. So, the things about that is members of the LGBTQ plus community are more than twice as likely as heterosexual people to experience a mental health condition in their lifetime. According to the American Psychiatric Association, they are also less likely to receive effective compassionate care. According to Mental Health America, 4.5% of the U.S. population identify as lesbian, gay, bisexual, or transgender. Of those, 39% reported experiencing mental health illness in the past year. This translates to 5.8 million people, or 1.75% of the total population. Although being LGBTQ+, it is absolutely not a mental health illness. Many LGBTQ people experience mental health struggles. The bisexual and transgender communities have the highest rates of mental health concerns within the LGBTQ plus population. Younger members of the LGBTQ plus community struggle the most with mental health concerns all the, of all the age groups. LGBTQ plus teens are six times more likely to experience symptoms of depression than non-LGBTQ plus identifying teens. LGBTQ plus youth are more than twice as likely to feel suicidal and over 4 times as likely to attempt suicide compared to heterosexual youth. 48% of transgender adults report that they have considered suicide in the last year, compared to 4% of the overall U.S. population. Being LGBTIQ plus doesn't automatically mean someone will have mental health issues, but may mean they are at a higher risk of experiencing poor mental health. A study by Stonewall found that over the previous year, half of the LGBTIQ plus people have experienced depression, and 3 in 5 had experienced anxiety. And 1 in 8 LGBTIQ plus people aged 18 to 24 have attempted to end their life. Almost half of trans people have thought about taking their life.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right, y'all. Some inspirational quotes for the LGBTQ plus community. Hope will never be silent. It is not our difference that divide us. You have to go the way your blood beats. We are not what other people say we are. Being born gay, black, and or female male is not a revolutionary act. All right, y'all. Make sure y'all like and sharing, commenting, tapping in, telling a friend to tell a friend, pastor, whoever. Spread the word about Queens and Queens. Like I said, make sure y'all tuning in for our challenges. Tune in at the end of the month for the winners. This won't be going on for long. Get y'all Father's Day basket. We'll be right back.
away. No proof anyone could hear. In our hearts a hopeful song we barely understood. Now we are not afraid, although we know there's much to fear. We were moving mountains long before we knew we could. Oh, yes, there can be miracles when you believe. Though hope is frail, it's hard to kill. Who knows what miracles you can achieve when you believe? Somehow you will. You will when you believe. In this time of fear, when prayer so often losing faith, hope seems like the summer birds too swiftly blown away. And now I'm standing here with a heart so full I can't explain. Speaking faith and speaking words I never thought I'd say. There can be miracles when you believe. Oh, hope is real. It's hard to get. Knows what miracles you can achieve when you believe. Somehow you will. You will when you believe. Today the Lord is not present when you ask. And it's easy to give in to your fear. But when you're blinded by your faith, you can see the way through the rain. Oh, still, you can feel your voice says, don't be very near. You believe, it's hard to feel.
I was laying in my front yard. I ran through the back door. That's when I saw my mom crying.
My mama told me she might get out soon. My mama told me she might get out soon. And when I was 15, standing on that bar, that's when I played with the car, pulled up, and started letting out shots. That's when the bullet went across my head, and then I lay there thinking I was dead. I tell them I ain't got time for this, not tonight. They wanna take my soul, now every night when I have those dreams. I'm about a nigga killing me. My nigga, is you feeling me? I swear I do this for the streets. You know, somebody that counts some stress in R.I.P. And when I was 16, they sent me off to jail. I was mobbing, chilling, cool and relaxing, sitting back to myself. That's when an officer came and got me, and took me up those stairs. And I just swear I was feeling jail. But I was thinking, like, man, what the hell? When I walked up in that office, and I picked up that phone, I heard my grandma voice say, the baby boy, be strong. That's when I knew something was wrong. I gotta tell my mama what's wrong. I tell you, is you feeling me? Or do you feel the melody? I tell them I ain't got time for this, not tonight. They wanna take my soul, now every night when I have those dreams. I'm about a nigga killing me. My nigga, is you feeling me? I swear I do this for the streets. You want somebody to cancel stress and R.I.P.
And it's called This Bay.
Let's unbox my Domino's Mix and Match. Any two more items are just $6.99 each.
That's for you. I'm trying to follow my phone.
A tornado flew around my room before you came. Excuse the mess it made. It usually doesn't rain in Southern California, much like Arizona. My eyes don't shed tears, but boy, it's water. I'm thinking about you. Ooh, no. I've been thinking about you. You, no. I've been thinking about you. Do you think about me still? Do you? Or do you not think so far ahead? 'Cause I'm thinking about forever. Ooh. Or do you not think so far ahead? 'Cause I'm thinking about forever. Ooh. No, I don't like you, I just thought you were cool enough to kick it. Got a beach house I could sell you in Idaho. Since you think I don't love you, I just thought you were cute. That's why I kiss you. Got a fighter jet, I don't get to fly it, though I'm lying down thinking about you. Ooh, no. I've been thinking about you. You, no. I've been thinking about you. Do you think about me still? Do you? Or do you not think so far ahead? 'Cause I've been thinking about forever. Ooh. Or do you not think so far ahead? 'Cause I've been thinking about forever. Ooh. Yes, of course. I remember, how could I forget?
Oh, yeah.
LGBTQIA plus mental health. Suicide risk in the past year, 45%, 14%. 2022 National Survey on LGBTQ youth mental health. 45% reported considering suicide and 14% attempted suicide. In the first half of 2021, 1 in 4 LGBTQ teens attempted suicide. More than half of transgender and non-binary youth, 1 in 3 cisgender youth considered suicide. Nearly 1 in 5 transgender and non-binary youth, 1 in 10 cisgender youth attempted suicide. At LGBTQ affirming schools, LGBTQ youth reported lower rates of attempted suicide. What can we do? Ask and respect your peers' pronouns. Acknowledge and respect identities, even if you don't understand their identities. Advocate for LGBTQIA plus equality and rights. Be open-minded and inclusive. Confront anti-LGBTQ plus comments, jokes, etc. They are harmful. Reach out to LGBTQ plus people if they're struggling. Hug your LGBTQ plus friends. This is a safe space.
All right. By the numbers, providing mental health support to the LGBTQIA plus community. 54, the number of years since the Stonewall uprising. 7, the percent of people in the U.S. who self-identify as LGBTQIA plus in 2022. 3 times LGBTQIA plus people are almost 3 times more than likely than their non-LGBTQIA plus counterparts to report poor mental health. 56, the percentage of LGBTQIA plus adults who reported that they have experienced discrimination from a healthcare provider. 29, the percentage of LGBTQIA plus people of color diagnosed with depression. 40, the percentage of transgender people who have attempted suicide. 6 and 10, the number of LGBTQIA plus youth who said they wanted mental health care in the past year, yet were not able to access it. 2022, the year the Johnson & Johnson Depression Looks Like Me campaign was launched.
39% of LGBTQ plus youth seriously considered attempted suicide in the past 12 months. 38 to 65% of transgender individuals experience suicidal ideation. 71% of LGBTQ plus youth reported feeling sad or hopeless for at least 2 weeks in the past year. 2 and 3 LGBTQ plus youth reported that someone tried to convince them to change their sexual orientation or gender identity. Youth who have undergone conversion therapy are more than twice as likely to attempt suicide as those who did not. 71% of LGBTQ plus youth in our study reported discrimination due to either their sexual orientation or gender identity. 87% of the LGBTQ plus youth said it was important to them to reach out to a crisis intervention organization that focuses on the LGBTQ plus youth. 98% of LGBTQ plus youth said a safe space social networking site for LGBTQ plus youth will be valuable to them.
LGBTQ mental health facts. LGBTQ individuals are 3 times more likely than others to experience a mental health conditions such as major depression or generalized anxiety disorder. An estimated 20 to 30% of LGBTQ people abuse substance, compared to about 9% of the general population. Major factors that contribute to substance use by LGBTQ people include prejudice, discrimination, lack of cultural competency in the healthcare system, and lack of peer support. Stigma and prejudice. LGBTQ people must confront prejudice based on their sexual orientation or gender identity, while also dealing with stigma against mental health conditions. 4 times. LGBTQ youth are 4 times more likely, and questioning youth are 3 times more likely to attempt suicide. The BIPOC and LGBTQ plus mental health. 41.8% of the U.S. population are people of color, and 13.5% were born in a different country. 4.5% of the U.S. population identifies as LGBTQ plus. Since 2014, over 5 million people have taken a mental health screen at mhscreening.org. Of those who share personal information, 25.9% identify as LGBTQ plus, 8.22% were Asian American / Pacific Islanders, 7.3% were Black / African American, 11.5% were Latinx / Hispanic, 1% were Native or Indigenous, and 8% were multi-race or other. And we have higher risk and lower risk. LGBTQ people were more likely than non-LGBTQ people to screen positive or at risk across all screens. Among the BIPOC screeners, multiracial people were the most likely to screen positive or at risk for alcohol / substance use disorders, anxiety, depression, eating disorders, and psychosis. Native and indigenous people were the most likely to screen positive or at risk for bipolar disorder and PTSD. Black / African American people were slightly less likely to screen positive or at risk for alcohol / substance use disorder, anxiety, depression, eating disorders, and psychosis. And Asian American / Pacific Islanders were slightly less likely to screen positive or at risk for bipolar disorder and PTSD.
Mm. 5 facts about LGBTQ plus mental health. 52% of LGBTQ plus people experienced depression in 2018. 64% have experienced anti-LGBTQ plus violence or abuse. 42% of LGBTQ plus school pupils have been bullied in the past year. 52% of LGBTQ plus pupils hear homophobic language frequently or often at school. 62% of LGBTQ plus respondents have witnessed or experienced homophobia or transphobia in sport.
The LGBT health disparities. 44% high their gender/sexuality in public, usually or occasionally. 34% hide their sexuality/gender when accessing services. 71% choose not to reach out to a crisis support service in a crisis. Approximately 11% of the population identify as LGBTQ plus. LGBT young people aged 16 to 27 are 5 times more likely to attempt suicide. 33% have self-harmed. LGBT transgender people aged 18 are 11 times more likely. 57% diagnosed with depression. 31% LGBT LG. I don't know why they forgot that. Yeah, I just seen that too. LGBTQ women 40 years and older have never had a mammogram. 81% of trans patients felt comfortable disclosing the sexual orientation and gender identity when their confidentiality was assured. More than 60% of the LGBT people feel a health setting is more trustworthy if they are visible if they see visible symbols of inclusion. And seeing gender neutral language on forms help more. 59% of the LGBT patients view their healthcare provider as inclusive.
LGBTQ plus facts. More than 1/4 of LGBTQ plus students say they were excluded by other students for being LGBTQ plus. 1 in 5 people who are LGBTQ plus have experienced a hate crime because of their sexual orientation in the last 12 months. About 1 in 5 LGBTQ plus staff have been the target of negative comments from work colleagues. About 1 in 5 people who are LGBTQ plus have experienced homelessness at some point in their lives. 52% of people who are LGBTQ plus said they have experienced symptoms of depression in the last year. And 1 in 7 people who identify as LGBTQ plus have avoided treatment due to fear of discrimination. And I'm constantly repeating LGBTQ plus because I want people to get accustomed to hearing that we are still human, period.
Definitely.
We can't help our feelings. We could control our emotions, but we can't help how we feel, and we didn't ask for this life, but we want to make the best out of it. So just as well as others want to be comfortable in life, we do too. Nobody ever want to be judged or feel like they're outcast because the whole point of everybody being uniquely different is because you're gonna think different things. But you're gonna have things in common with people. But you're not gonna always see eye to eye with everybody.
Yep.
But to understand that people are who they are and you are who you are, you have no control over that. Let them be. Alright. Be the you always been proudly.
Gentle reminder. Let what no longer serves you just shed the fuck away because you're vibrant as hell.
Hello.
You fried. You talking about hello. I never met a gay person who regretted coming out, including myself. Life at last begins to make sense when you are open and honest. I'm McKellen.
I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Gotta let it show. I was having my own little concert, though. Y'all don't even know. Okay, just stand proud and be proud. I'm telling you, we can't let people beat us down and stop us from being who we are when we find out who we are. When we find out what our creativity is and what we in tune into and what we like and what matters and what makes us smile and make us happy. We just gotta embrace that and not give a fuck about nobody else. You hear me? Because motherfuckers is out here doing them and judging people when they shit is not in line. You keep doing what you doing and keep pushing how you pushing. You only got one life to live and you don't allow nobody to control how you live it. You know, it's up to you and what you put in the universe. And always stand up proud and speak up and speak loud. We deserve to experience love fully, equally, without shame and without compromise. I've been fighting for LGBTQ rights for as long as I can remember because, in turn, I'm fighting for myself and fighting for people like me. Today, that was from my heart.
This is the essence of discrimination. Formulating opinions about others not based on their individual merits, but rather on their membership in a group with assumed characteristics. Philadelphia, 1993. Being yourself is never the wrong thing to do.
You don't got no control over them feelings now. Who you love, how you want to be loved, is just the truth. Can't hide the truth, baby. Don't lie to yourself. Hashtag pride. Being gay is like being left-handed. Some people are, most people aren't, and nobody really knows why. It's not right or wrong. It's just the way things are, and that's so true. It's like, I mean, there's so much that I could say in them type of categories where people are. It ain't just about gays. You got people that's out here that's got things going on with them that separate them too as well. Like from people feeling like people is weird because of their opinions, they likes, the things they in tune into. You just gotta let the world be the world. Let people be them. And you never know what you could learn from stuff. And stop being so biased all the damn time. Like, dang, it's like you pointing fingers and it's three at you, and then you be mad, want to fight, like. But it's what you put in the universe is what you get. So be more respectful to others. Ain't asked for this shit, but we gonna make do and make the best out of our lives. And y'all ain't bringing us down. We gonna unite and stand together, and we gonna decide to cut them percentages to suicide and get better with dealing with our depression and anxiety, but also get better at accepting ourselves for who we are and stand up proud. Because we was made the way we are made. Nobody perfect. It's your girl Shay. Thanks for tuning in with Queens and Queens today. Tap in, like, share, comment, tell a friend to tell a friend, Pastor Deacon, Sister Brown, all them. And check out our challenges, Father's Day coming up, get the Father's Day baskets. And, thanks for supporting like y'all support. Give us some feedback. I'm out.
We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start giving. Oh, there's a choice we're making. We're saving our lives. If you would make a better day, just you and me. We get down and out, let's get the whole at all. But we just believe, there's nowhere we can go. But what will let us realize? Oh, that a change gonna come when we stand together as one. We are the children. We are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's
We gotta stop stressing and live our lives.
I gave my all to you, fell in the deep end. You came into my life while I was sinking. I've been on that type of time with demons. All the time I was outside, I was creeping. It was love at first sight, girl, when you walked in. Couldn't look deep in your eyes, cause I locked it. Was hurting deep inside and you was broken. But I was on the other side and didn't notice. Oh, I won't waste no time. I won't waste my time when it comes to it. Put my pride aside, give it all to you. Put my pride aside, nah. Girl, I won't waste no time. I won't waste no time when it comes to you. Put my pride aside, give it all to you. Put my pride aside, give it all to you. Put it up fast to you. 2, 2, 3 bust rounds for you. All eyes on me, got me feeling like pop, but I do it all for you. Don't get caught up in them lies before you know the truth. I be down to risk it up if you ask me to. Ain't playing with your heart, cause that's too much to lose. You put it up a walk, but you ain't bulletproof. I got it out there, but ain't got nothing to prove. Tryna open up your mind to see a clearer view. All the times I made you wait for me, no. But I was on the other side and didn't notice. Oh, I won't waste no time. I won't waste my time when it comes to it. Put my pride aside, give it all to you. Put my pride aside, girl, I won't waste no time. I won't waste no time when it comes to you. Put my pride aside, give it all to you. Put my pride aside, give it all to you. I won't waste no time. I won't waste no time when it comes to you. Put my pride aside, give it all to you. Put my pride aside, give it all to you. I won't waste no time.
Put my pride aside when it comes to you.
Alrighty, y'all. We finna get up out of here. Make sure y'all tell y'all friends, family, co-workers, aunties, mothers, niece, nephew, grandchildren, whatever. Tell them come add us on the pages. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. We got it all. Make sure y'all participate in the challenges. They been real easy, so they ain't doing no real hard challenges. We see if they was hard, but they real easy, so make sure y'all tap in with that. Check out what we've been what people been purchasing and the little stuff we do give away for the raffle winners.
My brother's
Next podcast is Thursday, 6:45. Make sure y'all tell y'all friends to come with y'all. Tell y'all family members come join it. Thursday. Or
Wednesday.
that's tomorrow. No.
Oh, this week. Oh no, I'm here.
Today's Tuesday.
I gotta wake up.
Yeah.
4 days is too much relaxing.
Thursday, 6:45. Make sure y'all tap in with us. I don't remember what the topic's gonna be, but it's still mental health month, so we still doing topics dealing with mental health. thing. So make sure y'all tap in. Check out what we're going to be talking about for that one. Till then, it's your boy Lee. I'm out. Gonna end it with this last song. This one.
Get in here. You hear me?
What?
Where my bell at?
You said play what?
Peekaboo. Hands on my body. Feels better than any man I ever said. Something about the way you just give me. Right now, don't, 'cause I can't forget. Ooh, got a feeling in the soul that I need in my life. Yeah. So we may grow, I don't know why we don't grow apart. Baby, I need you. I breathe you. Turning my heart blue. Baby, I need you. I need you. I see you. Hey. Hey. First we agree that we better as friends. I delete every message that we sent. Try to move on with somebody less like you. I don't know how we end up in the red. Find myself reading your comments again. And then we end up in each other's heads. It all makes sense because you got a feel and a soul that I need in my life, babe. Oh. And though we may grow, I don't know why we don't grow up, baby. I need you. I breathe you. Turning my heart blue. Baby, I need you. When I lift you, I see you. I'm just pissed off with that. Maybe my life's just off with that. Maybe you're worth it all to me, baby. Baby, just maybe.
Alrighty, y'all. We'll see y'all on Thursday, 6:45. Make sure y'all tap in.
Humpty hump.
We out.
We about to do the Humpty hump.